guys, I'm coming at you today with a real quick Facebook tip. This is something that I feel like a lot of people don't really realize is an option. And if you've ever been on Facebook for any length of time, you really haven't experienced Facebook unless you've felt the urge to unfriend somebody. You don't want to see what they post anymore. It could just be that they post too much. It could be because you don't like what they post. It doesn't even really have to be anything that touchy of a topic. There are some people who just stupid things. I was unfriended by a woman because I posted about that baby giraffe being born. You never know what's going to upset people. So there is a way on your profile. Usually I teach people about their Facebook pages and using social media for your business, but there's some pretty important either privacy controls in your profile or things like the ability to group people into different groups of friends, to post to only certain friends lists at any given time, as well as, and the most important thing, what we're talking about right now, there's a way to unfollow people without unfriending them. So you can still stay connected as friends. They don't know that you're unfollowing their posts. It's just you're telling Facebook that you don't want to see their posts in your feed anymore. I feel this is just kind of a better, if you want to call it PC, way to stay connected to the people who are in your life. Now, of course, this depends a lot too on how you go about friend requesting people or accepting requests. I have friends who have 1,000, 2,000, up to 5,000. That's the limit. Facebook friends. So a lot of those people, they don't really know that well. So it's probably easier to go ahead and just hit that unfriend button. But if you have family members, like cousins, people that you will run into in your personal life, people who, if you're planning that family reunion, you might be like, oh, I now can't invite them to the family reunion Facebook group because I unfriended them in a fit of rage. So it is better if you can just tell Facebook, please don't show me posts by this person anymore. You can still visit their profile and see their posts proactively, and they can still see your posts. There's no notification that they have been unfollowed because, as far as they know, you're still friends. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little screen share to show you how to do this, and I'm going to use Kristen because Kristen would let me use her as someone who I would show you how to unfollow. So if you visit anyone's profile, and again, I'm doing this from desktop, so this isn't the look or the process necessarily if you're doing it just on your phone. I know Facebook mobile use is very high, but when you visit your friend's profile, the top of everyone's profile, they have the profile photo, they have the cover photo. They have, if you have different friends lists, you can designate them to be a certain friends list. And then here is the follow button. So you can see that this is the friend button where if I click to unfriend, I click to disconnect, I'd unfriend here. I'm going to go ahead and see if they can make this a little bit bigger for you guys. So you have the unfriend button here, and you can choose the same thing if you want to get notifications from your friends when they do post. You can do that from that same button. And then the follow button is a completely separate button. So you got to make sure you're going for the right button. So I can choose to see everything that Kristen posts first if I wanted to. That means when I open up Facebook, if she has a new post, Facebook will put it at the top of my feed. Or I can choose to unfollow her, which means we're still friends. You can see we're still connected as friends, but I will no longer see her posts in my Facebook newsfeed unless I go ahead and click the follow button again. So, a little tip like this can maybe help, keep the peace and keep friendships or positive familial relationships pretty quick and easy to use. And so just wanted to share that today. Everyone has their preferences of what they do and don't want to read on Facebook. So if someone is driving you crazy, go ahead and hit the unfollow instead of the unfriend.